What's good with it? Top of the morning, man. 4G in the building, man. Hope everybody well out there, man. It's a lot to talk about, man. I hadn't been with y'all in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm, in my head and trying to stay out the way a little bit, man, because it's really getting crazy out here. It's really been crazy. Somebody got to keep their head and their sense on right, man, and move them chess pieces. You know what I'm saying? The way they need to be moved. But I want to say our topic today is RIP to the rap game and to this street shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to say is I'm gonna start out by saying, man, let me say some prayers to my nigga Pooh Sheisty and Big 30, man. Because it's finna be a hard road for them cats, right? You might as well take the L off level, man, cause it's over. You know what I'm saying? They both threw their careers away. They just threw their whole life away for their family, for themselves, all that money and all the potential that they had. But you know what I'm saying? But God has a way in moving, man, and when He's putting His shit and His energy out. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is that sometimes you have to sacrifice one or a couple for the good of the whole mankind, or for your people, right? You know what I'm saying? And God gave us free will, man, and you know what I'm saying? And some of us, we chose to be sacrificed and sacrifices and all of that because we've been doing sacrificing, you know what I'm saying? But and I've been trying to tell y'all for the last 5 or 6 years at least, that this gangster rap shit is over with. This, you know what I'm saying, this drug dealing shit over with. If you're gonna sell you some dope, man, get you a little pack of that weed, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And move you some of that weed, man. Cause nigga, if you can't take a weed charge, then man, you don't need to be out here no goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? But technology is too great, and you know what I'm saying, and you have too many snitches out here, man. So when you talk about the snitches with the technology, with all the shit going on, man, the only way you're gonna win out here selling dope is if you doing it legally, you got your license to sell, or you on the other side. If you working for the people, you know what I'm saying, you can slide and shine a little bit, but it's not going to be in your best interest, I promise you. So what I'm saying to you is, man, RIP. And if you out here still, if you still out here, you rapping about selling dope and showing these guns and all this, just know, and any of that gang shit, just know that you have an investigation going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you drop that song and that album, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you talking about this and talking about that gang shit and talking about murking niggas and doing this and doing that, your ass is under investigation. So you better take heed to that, man, and move with precision, right? You know what I'm saying? So you got to move with precision, man. I'm just trying to keep my TV up and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I lost my little space because I want to say shout out, and you might as well say RIP Pooh Sheisty, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's still alive, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But life as he know it is over with. Maybe take you a couple of $100,000 and just go on and put on your book and your daddy books, because you're going to need it. And all the rest of that shit gone, But, there's, so with that being said, Pooh and shout out to Big 32, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause guess what? You just let a nigga. You just jumped off. You just let a nigga run you straight off the cliff. You know, you didn't have nothing to do with this. This ain't even your issue, and then your life gone too. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Sheisty looking at a life sentence, man, in the feds, man. And I don't care how many niggas he snitch on, he ain't coming home. It's over with. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So you can, you know, you can pray that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that was already out there anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the stupidity that this man did. This man was not even out the halfway house yet. You understand? What and shame on Big Latrell, man. Shame on you, man, cause you the daddy. You supposed to be the guider. You supposed to be guiding your son, man, and say, look here, man, we can't drop all of this, man, for that shit right there, man. Let's figure this shit out. Man, y'all niggas, man, I don't know what the fuck was up with. I don't know what was on y'all, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get a second chance in life, man, and you know what I'm saying? Well, most of us do anyway, but it's over. You know what I'm saying? That second chance is gone. It's over with, homie. You know what I'm saying? And y'all still having faith in Gucci, man, and all this, and talking about, man, hopefully Pooh Sheisty gonna come home, cause Gucci gonna keep it real, and he didn't listen. I know y'all think that Gucci security was the one who got the ball rolling, but yeah, he didn't get the ball rolling. Gucci got the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? So Gucci went to them people the day after this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So that before the security, before his unarmed security, I mean his off-duty police officer, bodyguard or whatever, went to them people a whole week later. Gucci went to them people the day after, my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand that this street shit and this keeping it real shit and this gangster shit and all of this shit, I mean, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit over with, man. Being a gangster, man, is how you move. It's a movement, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is over with, you know what I'm saying? It run through a nigga blood, you know what I'm saying? So I pride myself on that, man, but I stay. That's why y'all ain't see me. I stay the fuck out the way, because guess what? I don't want to be the one, you know what I'm saying? And see, I'm one of the early ones who started this podcast and shit, man. And I've been doing this shit for 6 or 7 years, but I hadn't did an official launch because I understand a lot of the things that I talk about is about these streets, right? And I don't, you know what I'm saying? And in a lot of ways, it's a form of snitching. So
folks, we've got some absolutely insane news. They're saying that Pooh Sheisty has been arrested, and that in fact it is.
Hold on. So I stay out. I've been staying out the way, man, because you know what I'm saying. I move in a certain way, right? And you know, oh yeah, y'all like, share, and subscribe to Protect the Connect podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on my I'm gonna probably drop a little bit of this on IG, but you know what I'm saying? But you can catch me on my YouTube page. It's Connect, I mean it's a Cashville Connect. But anyway, back to the program. I've been, you know what I'm saying, I kind of stay, see, I'm a big chess player, and I understand life is like, it's a game of chess, man, and you know what I'm saying, and I understand this internet, man, puts a big ass target on your chest, right? And you know, so when you get on this internet, man, you got to make sure your backyard cleaned up, and you got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, all these guns ain't pointed at you, because when you point the finger at somebody, just know it's 10 pointed back at you, right? You know what I'm saying? So So my thing is, and I love privacy, and I know once you push forward on this internet, man, you know what I'm saying, the whole world sees the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know what I'm saying, and see, I jumped off the porch in the mid to late 80s, right? So I've been seeing the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, now we're in the 2020s. So I understand what privacy look like, and I understand a lot of different things that you guys out here um, um, wanting a clout for. You know what I'm saying? You want fame, and fame without the paper, it's a shame. Fame without the paper is a shame, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want the paper. I don't want the fame. You know what I'm saying? I'm already famous, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it. I done did it all. I done been around everything and everybody. But so state, federal. You know what I'm saying? County. Got more prison numbers than you can think of, and I always kept it G. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it's about how you move. But anyway, let's get back to Pooh Sheisty, man, and how he put the nail in the coffin of this shit. And I hope that, you know what I'm saying, that some of y'all would take this with a grain of salt, man, and understand that this is what's gonna happen. All of that sticking guns in motherfuckers' faces, recording it. Man, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker in the world. Big 30, you recorded this shit, but as camera, you gotta understand, when you step outside, man, when you step outside your front door, man, you gotta understand that you own about 20 cameras off the motherfucking rip. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing private no more, man. Get you a job, man. Get you a real hustle, man. There's too much money out here to be on that bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? And just live, because money is not. That's the carrot that they dangle over our head, man, to make us fall short and make us, man, there's so much out here and so many weapons being formed against us, man, and y'all got to have somebody, some kind of general in your corner, man, that's gonna show you how to move. And that's why, you know, I went from OG to 4G, you know what I'm saying? They say, why they call you 4G, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a level raising it. And also, you know what I'm saying, it's the acronym, you got the acronym for 4G, you know what I'm saying? I'm a governor, I'm a god, I'm a gangster, and I'm a gentleman. Alright, God gives Gov game. You know, and there's a few more attached, you know what I'm saying? Gov's game is guided by God, you know. It's, you know, Gov's gifts is guided by God. You can wrap it in a bow however you want to, you know what I'm saying? But what I want to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, and is, man, look here, Pooh Sheisty, man, looking at least 30 to life, man. You know what I'm saying? If he get a 30, he gonna have to cop out for about a 30 ball, man, before if he don't want that L. And he try to back that motherfucker up, and seeing the dumb shit that he just got them and did, I wouldn't put it past Pooh Sheisty to take this shit to trial. And there's no way that you can get out of this. There's no way to unwrap this motherfucking present that they finna give you, man. You got football numbers, man, and you just gonna have to accept this shit. You already just home from the feds on an armed robbery that you were supposed to get bigger numbers off the rip from that, you know, so they said you was doing what you do, or, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't gonna get into all of that. That's not my concern. What I'm saying to you is that, you know what I'm saying, they finna hit you with the armed career criminal. They finna hit you with kidnapping. They finna hit you with felon possession of a gun. They gonna 851 you. They gonna, oh my God. You just threw away your daddy. You just threw away your daddy life, your mama life, and everybody who loved you life. And Big 30, you just, I don't know, he just had a chain around your neck pulling you like a little puppy or something, because that was the dumbest shit. Who ever thought, what made y'all think that y'all could get away with this bullshit? I don't know, man. I'm gonna check back with. I'm gonna check back in with y'all a little bit later, man. And I want y'all to let this sink in, man, because if you ain't got rich in them streets by now, you ain't gonna get it. Get you a job, get you a hustle, get you something other than this. Because if you, I'm already looking like if you've been out here these last 5-6 years and acting a goddamn donkey and all of this shit, and you ain't got picked up and all of this shit, I'm looking at you some kind of way anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you think shit's sweet, man, but it ain't. You goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It's not. So y'all take it with a grain of salt, man. 4G, man. I love y'all, man. And shout out to Pooh Sheisty and the Breakfast Club, man, cause you get the donkey of the day. One.